Isikiol Achanka Laurin Dante Aheste Isikiol Achanka Isikiol Achanka Isikiol Achanka.
Hi, my name is Nicole and I am the 6th year representative of the Student Council, and I am also one of the 10 prefects of St. Fergal's College, and I will be acting as your host this evening. I would like to welcome the school chaplain, Father Martin, to lead us in a short reflection.
As we end one journey and begin another, let us go forth into the world as people of faith, hope and vision. Hold fast that which is good, and render to no one any harm. Strengthen the faint-hearted, support the weak and vulnerable, help the afflicted, give dignity and respect to all. Love and serve the Lord Jesus, rejoicing in the power and guidance of the Holy Spirit. We ask this through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
We are now going to announce the winners of the school awards for 6th year. There are 4 categories: the Corm Ceol of Music Award, the Sports Awards, the Achievement Awards and the Academic Awards. Student involvement in our school is very important to us. We will now hear from our senior prefects, Niall Costin and Hennessy.
Hello, my name is Niall. I'm senior prefect and this is my experience at St. Fergal's College. The last 6 years at St. Fergal's College has helped make me the person I have become today. The class of 2020 is tasked with stepping into the future with so much uncertainty, also going through tough challenges, but we have learned about who we are and what we value in our lives. We are all proud of everything we have achieved, academically, sporting and otherwise. At the start of 1st year at St. Fergal's College, I was apprehensive, anxious and excited, moving from a small country school to what I thought was a big school. But I have since learned that it is like a small community here at St. Fergal's College, where all students can reach their potential. This school has given me memories that I will always treasure. For example, playing in an All-Ireland final, cultural trips, and taking part in committees which explored my political side. From each of these experiences, I was able to learn something from them Firstly, the year we got to an All-Ireland final. I was not making the team, but by persevering and commitment, I gradually got a place in the team. Although I did not win the final, however, I realised it's not all about winning. It's the lessons learned of playing with a team, listening to coaches and accepting the result. In first year, it is traditional that students visit Delphi Resort, which allows students to bond with their fellow friends in a fun and enjoyable manner. St. Fergal's also partakes in cultural trips in transition year and fifth year. In transition year, we went to Barcelona. This trip was very enjoyable as we visited sporting, religious and recreational parks. It helped develop our social skills and allowed us the opportunity to see the sights of Barcelona. In fifth year, we went to Germany and Belgium, where we visited geographic and historical sites. These trips helped to encourage us as students to engage with our fellow students, teachers, places and buildings in new ways. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the hard-working teachers and staff for their time and effort over the last 6 years, especially in the last few months of unprecedented times as a result of COVID-19. I would like to wish our principal, Mr. McAvoy, well in his retirement and thank him for all he has done for St. Fergal's College. I would also like to say thanks to Mr. Quinn, our earhead, for his guidance and interest over the last 2 years. To my fellow students, I wish them all the best of luck in their leaving cert and their future endeavours. Unfortunately, our year ended abruptly, but we have many fond memories and great friends made in St. Fergal's College.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ellen Hennessy, and on behalf of myself and my fellow classmates, I'd like to thank everyone for attending our live stream tonight, and those of you who have made our graduation possible and as normal as one could expect during this time. Graduation has a different meaning for us all. Some of us glided our way through the past 5 and 6 years, hitting a few bumps here and there. Yet for others, secondary school life wasn't so easy. Many of us concealed our problems behind the green uniform as we walked through the school doors every morning. But graduation is a time of unity, a time for us all to come together and give ourselves the pat on the back that we deserve, whilst also cherishing the good memories and lessons that we've enjoyed and been a part of over the past few years. Class of 2020, I'm sure this isn't the way any of us expected to be finishing our final year of school. Myself and Niall didn't expect to be delivering our speeches over an online graduation. But at least now, I save myself and my family the embarrassment of trying to walk up on a podium in a pair of heels that have been gathering dust since the day I bought them. I'm sure if I told you at the start of the year this is the way we'd have our graduation, you would have laughed in my face or given out because we missed out on the traditional goodbyes, the outstanding choir, a last night out with each other before we all go our separate ways, and of course, the tea and the scones. But instead of talking about what we're missing out on, I want us to be able to remember our time in St. Fergal's for what it was, not what it could have been if the coronavirus decided not to take all the spotlight for herself. I'm sure you all remember the first 3 days, fighting with the locks in our lockers, running around headless trying to find Eamon when we forgot our keys, and almost having a panic attack when we left the book at home. The thought of getting a note was like a nightmare come true for most of us. And of course, let's not forget about the school bags almost touching the back of our heads because we had the straps pulled so tight. A fashion look I'm glad to see the back of. Naturally, we were all nervous, wondering if we'd fit in, wondering who our friends would be, while also probably wondering what was for dinner that evening, crossing our fingers it wasn't stew or some sort of one-pot wonder. Back then, I never would have thought that these past 5 years would have gone by so quickly. I suppose that there is truth in the saying, time flies when you're having fun. The past 2 years, despite the exam stress, have been full of unforgettable memories. As I'm sure you're all aware, our St. Fergal's experiences have been full of moments of many difficulties and hurdles that we've gotten over, be it struggling with a certain subject or stressing over tests you thought you hadn't done enough studying for it. But you could always rely on someone coming through with the comforting words, "Don't worry, I didn't even know we had a test." Despite the difficulties we may have had, we've all had our highlights. Some of my fondest are some of the smallest. Sitting outside with a mist of freeze with the sun glaring down on us, discreetly trying to play music without getting caught, while the lads tried to kill each other with a slitter. The never-ending queue in the canteen on Fridays, when the infamous sausage rolls were on the menu, and we met by Paige Island's morning moods, chasing someone you'd like to cross before 11 o'clock. In the months before school unexpectedly closed, I'm sure most of us were guilty of counting down the last days. But now we sit in our rooms or anywhere within a 5-kilometre radius and 2 metres away from each other. We've all realised perhaps school isn't so bad after all. The things I'd give to be sitting in the home ec room, smelling someone's toasties burn, or blankly staring at Nicole Ryan in the corner of the room trying to make TikToks in order to become famous. I think it's fair to say we were all left amazed by her dedication to a 15-second video. But of course, we never would have made it this far without the enormous support system behind us. From school staff to friends, most importantly, our parents and guardians. Where would we be without them? The ones who dragged us out of bed and hurried us out the door, whether that was for your own sanity or not is for you to decide. The ones who taught us how to ride a bike and how to tie our shoelaces. But most importantly, they are the ones that showered us with encouragement and love. Not because they had to, but because they wanted to. Your encouragement, support and advice kept us going these past 5 and 6 years. For you, graduation isn't a goodbye, but a chance for us to show our gratitude for all that you've done for us. Thank you for putting up with us and getting us past this final hurdle. To the teachers on the other side of the screen, although we may have made you question your teaching career on a few occasions, we do thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Even when it was inconvenient for you, you always made us your top priority and gave us your full attention. A good teacher is punctual, honest and hard-working. A good teacher always encourages his student to perform to the best of their ability and not someone else's. A good teacher is a friend and a guide to us students. And thankfully for us, St. Fergal's is full of good teachers and good friends. In the early years of school, the teachers were our arch enemies. We used to run from you and afraid you'd pull us up on the small bit of foundation we were wearing or the earring that we thought we could hide behind our hair. But instead, we no longer run from you in the halls. We almost run to you to talk about the latest gossip in the school, the hurling match that took place at the weekend, or in Chloe Carroll's case, shamelessly bashing Mr. Dollard for not having an iPhone. Although appreciation is sometimes hard towards teachers due to the constant homework, never-ending tests and their strange ability to mention the dreaded leave insert hundreds of times in a single day, I suppose it's only fair to say that their continued work in helping us achieve our goals and be the best that we can be doesn't go unnoticed. They have also been there through the happy and funny times, from Miss Comerford panicking on the sideline of every football match because she hadn't a clue what was going on, to Mr. Rowe's scary inspirational speech during half-time of the Senior Camogie Leinster final, leaving all the girls afraid to come off the field if we'd lost. But thankfully for ourselves and Mr. Ryan, we didn't have to suffer those consequences. But what you did for us exceeded the call of duty. You put up with us when we lacked motivation. You put up with us when we really tested your boundaries. And of course, you put up with the smell of tan on the occasional Friday. But we can't forget about the backbone of any good school. In our case, it's Sarah, Mary, Bridget and Eamon. Although it may be hard to believe, us 6 years have the utmost respect for you both as people and for the work you do. Therefore, we say with ultimate gratitude, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. To Mr. McAvoy, in 2018 you came to St. Fergal's to fill Miss O'Neill's shoes, which you did adequately. On behalf of all the 6 years, I would like to thank you for making the last 2 years such a positive experience for us all, even during the tough times. We'll miss the weekly catch-ups in the hall or in the home ec room about up-and-coming events, where you made us feel like much more than just a student, but also a respected adult. I'd also like to take this opportunity to wish you the best in your retirement. And of course, I can't forget about each and every one of my fellow classmates. You are the people who have made the biggest difference in my life over the past few years. The people who have made school that bit more bearable, especially when we all thought we had hit rock bottom. For us, graduation isn't an end goal. Instead, it's part of a much greater journey. It's a night when we can cherish all the memories we've shared as no matter how much we may want to, we can never turn back time. We can never return to secondary school, and we can never relive these experiences. Leaving all our school apps, teachers and friends behind will undoubtedly be hard. But I know everyone watching this can go on and achieve great things. The future is ours, so let's make the best of it. Thank you.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love, and this place could be brighter than tomorrow.
If you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. This place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow.
There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space to make a better place in the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying if you care enough for the living. Make a better place for you and for me.
If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares for joyful giving.
If we try, we shall see. In this place we cannot feel. If you go there, stop existing and start living. Then it feels that always love's enough for us born. Make a better place. Make a better place in the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying if you care enough for the living. Make a better place for you and for me.
In the dream we were conceived in, we'll reveal a joyful face. In the world we once believed in, we'll shine again in grace. Then why do we keep strangling life when the circles defy its soul? Though it's plain to see this world is heavenly, be God's goal.
We could fly so high, let our spirits never die. My heart, I feel you are all my brothers.
A world with no fear, together we'll cry happy tears. The nations turn their swords into plowshares. We could really get there if you cared enough for the living. Make a little space to make a better place in the world.
Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying if you care enough for the living. Make a better place for you and for me. You make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying if you care enough for the living. Make a better place for you and for
our school life. Here are some messages from the teachers of St. Fergal's College.
To the Leaving Cert class of 2020, I'd like to wish you health, happiness and good luck in your careers and in your lives as you move on from St. Fergal's College.
Steve, just want to say best wishes all this Gunari live and stay safe everybody. Míle buíochas de gachrod, slán go bóil, Miss Mead.
Hi all, Miss Ryan here. I just want to wish you all the best of luck in the future. Hope you all have a lovely summer and you enjoy the lovely weather that we're having at the moment.
To the Leaving Certificate and LCA classes of 2020, I would like to take this opportunity to wish you the best of luck in your future careers and lives.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I wish you all the very best for the future. A special mention to my music class. Thank you for all your work and for all your help during all the musical events throughout the years. Best of luck to everybody.
One last walk through St. Fergal's. The building is important, but it's the people and the students that make the school. Best wishes to the class of 2020. You will be missed.
Mr. Quinn was our 6th-year year head. He will now address us.
Hello everyone. I hope you're keeping safe and well in these very difficult and challenging times. This is an unprecedented way of saying goodbye to Leaving Cert students. But of course, it's more than just saying goodbye. It's also about wishing you well in your future. And in that regard, I want to quote from Eleanor Roosevelt, who played a huge part in the drafting of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And she said that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. And I say to you, believe in the beauty of your dreams. Have a great future. All the very best, and slán.
Finally, we will conclude with a few words from our one and only amazing principal, Mr. McAvoy. I would also like to thank you for being here to share this important, very special and very unusual evening with us, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Good evening, everyone. To summarise a school year is a difficult task. To summarise a school experience is even more difficult. But to try and summarise the experience of this particular group considering all that has happened over the last few months, is probably next to impossible. Here is a piece of concrete. It's not an ordinary piece of concrete. It's one that I picked up in Berlin in 1991 at the base of the famous Berlin Wall. The Berlin Wall came down in 1989, almost 31 years ago, in November 1989, and that caused a lot of upheaval in the country. It was a worrying time for many people, both in Germany, East and West, and the surrounding countries. However, people came through that upheaval, and Germany emerged as a better place as the result of it. We will get through what is happening at the moment. It is important that you don't get too sidetracked with all the things you can't control and concentrate only on the things you can. Being obsessive about what's happening in social media is probably not going to help you. But we will get through this and we will emerge better for it. As you leave school in a slightly different way than people normally leave school, I would just like to thank some of the people who were involved with you for your 5 years in school. I want to thank your teachers for all of the work and dedication that they have committed to and delivered over the last 5 or 6 years while you were in school. I want to thank all of the yearheads in school for the work they do on a daily basis, particularly Mr. Quinn, who has been your yearhead for the last 2 years. I want to thank Mr. Conroy, the Deputy Principal, for all the work and support he gives me and the work he does throughout the school. Your parents are watching tonight and they are a very valuable part of your school experience. They're a big part of your lives, and I want to thank them for continuously supporting us as we try and get the best from you as you journey through school with us. And finally, I want to thank yourselves. School has been a strange place over the last while without having you in the corridors. You have given us tears, you have given us laughter, you've given us moments of sleeplessness probably, and you've given us lots of moments of joy. I usually finish graduation every year by quoting from the former South African leader Nelson Mandela. And Mandela said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." As you graduate from St. Fergal's College, my challenge for you, for each one of you, is to use your education to change your world. Thank you.
It's time to say goodbye. Our years come to an end. We've made so many cherishing memories with all our secondary school friends. We've watched each other grow and learn and change from day to day. We hope that all the things we've done will help us along the way. So it's with happy memories we all go out the door, with great hope and expectations for what next year holds in store.
I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me in these past few days. I've been afraid that I might drift away. I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I've come from. That's the reason why I seem so far away today. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, no, it would make me more than sad. Caledonia has been everything I've ever had.
both in mine. You know you stopped me dead when I was passing by. Now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you, see you, see you every time. No, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. Now I beg to see you dance just one more